Hi there, it's Sam from poodles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this darling little box with a beautiful bold butterfly on top, and the butterfly is retiring. So I wanted to show it to you, and it's got all sorts of glitter on it. If I move it, I've got a streak of sun that's going across my desk here, and I don't know, if I put it there you can hopefully see the sparkle. If not, it's just gorgeous. Winkstella all over it. Lovely little box, opens up like that. You can get some cute treats in there. Love it, love it, love it. So let me show you how to make it. Now this is Tranquil Tide and the Daisy Delight, Delightful Daisy, gorgeous paper. I'm going to use the same paper, different colour, and you can get 2 of those from 1 sheet of cardstock because you need just 8 by 5.5 inches, 20 by 14 centimetres. Pool party this time, because you know I like to mix up the colours. So on the long side, score it at 1.5, 3 3/4, 5 1/4 and 7.5 inches, which in metric is 4, 5, no it's not, it's 4, 9.5, 13.5 and 19. And then turn it round and score it at 1.5, 3.5 and 5 inches, which again in metric 4, 9 and 13. Now don't worry about writing anything down, it's all going to be on my blog. So, just move that out of the way. Where's my bone folder? Here we go. So, burnish your score lines. And all of them. And I've just this second realised that I brought over the DSP, brought over the cardstock, forgot to bring any cardstock over to cut the butterfly. Ugh. The brain is not engaged, is it? Okay, so bits to cut away. Let me grab my snips. So this thin part is the top, and it's actually going to be the bit that pops inside here. Okay, so thin top, fat bottom. Get rid of the skinny one that's nearby and cut up the bottom parts. And I'm just going to wedge very slightly. This one as well. Okay, so that's the bottom cut. You can see I've got these little wedges. Now, when you fold it round, this is the back, and so we want this panel here to come forward because, I mean, you could have it the other way around. I like it like that, so you can see that's where you open it. So we need to keep all of this part. Have I got a pencil? No, I haven't. Got pens, no pencils. A chalk marker, that will do. So we need to get rid of all of that one, and this part here. Is chalk marker going to show? No, will have to be a black pen. Okay, get rid of that one, and that one, and that one, and all of that, and that, because that square there and that square there are going to fold round to become that part. So when I cut it away, I might get a longer pair of scissors. When I cut it away, you'll see. Really? Oh my boys and funny little things. They are forever in here, getting at my stuff. Okay, so, and I'm wedging into these squares. Can you see that? So I can get rid of all of that, so I'll come back to that in a second. And then this one here, and something has just fallen over. Okay, something behind me has just fallen over, I should say. Okay. So that's the bit we're left with, and it's going to form round, close up, and that's going to come round. Now, I'm going to do a little sneaky show, and I'm going to test this. So, new stuff's coming next month. No, where are we? 1st of June. Or if you... Yeah, 1st of June. So we've got a new punch coming with a corner around it. So, oh, that's a nice arc. So it's a trio punch. That one... Oh, look, I could do a... I can cut the butterfly out of there, I won't punch into that. Let me get a bit of scrap while I'm here. So this one does a floral sort of part, but this one is very clever. It doesn't go in on the corner, it goes in on the straight, and it's a little doodah thingy to put ribbons through. Love it. See, look, I can punch my butterfly out of that, or die cut it, I should say. Right, let's put the box together. So, where's my fast fuse? Right in front of me. So I'm going to put a bit of fuse on this tab. My husband's just come in with some shopping. Actually, he's just come in for my son's new bicycle and has apparently gone via the supermarket as well, obviously. Okay, so that's on there, and that's going to close up and round, and I'm going to put the thumb holder in a second, because my designer series paper, so the same paper pack, different paper, and as you can see, I've got the pool party here. This is 1 3/4 inches wide, and it is 8.5 inches long. So that's 4.5 centimetres by 22. And actually, I didn't give you the measurements of the box when it's finished. It's 1.5 by 2 by 2 1/4. So that's 4 by 5 by 5.5. Now, I want to get this paper wrapped round. So I've closed up my box, and I'm just going to gently bend it and guide it with my fingers and get it into rough place, and then I can come back in and make it sharper creases. You see, if I'd have scored this at the same set of measurements that I did my cardstock, it wouldn't work, because obviously cardstock has a thickness to it. And this is the easier way than working into tiny 32ths of an inch, because I know it would be even less than 16ths. Right, and I've lost my front. There's my front. So lay it on and stick it round. So we'll put some snail on the end there. That's not snail, that's fast fuse. Fast fuse is going, it's retiring. We knew it was retiring anyway, but somebody came along and she put 7 refills in her shopping basket and checked out. I think once it's officially on the retiring list, it's definitely a go, go, go. Okay, so I'm just grabbing a circle punch, putting it in there, eyeballing it either side. I don't want too much out, I want just a little bit. Okay. Now this panel here, and I've got my bold butterflies, and they are leaving. Both the sets of butterfly dies are leaving us. Can I get that on there? Oh, yes I can. Right. So, okay, magnetic platform, because I do not want that to move. And cardstock, magnetic platform, clear plate, cardstock, butterfly die, plate over the top. Big shot. Move that out of the way. And that has cut out. Get my dry brush, poke all the bits out. I think that's got most of the bits out, so it's got a piercer to get the last few, and then I'm going to Winko Stella it after I've got it on the box, just because I found that easier, because I wasn't then handling it. So where's my mini glue dots? I'm really going to miss these butterflies. I am a bit of a butterfly fan, and actually butterflies and dragonflies, and we have dragonflies in our garden at this house. Love it, it's so adorable. Okay, clear Winko Stella, and you just splush it all over, and because I've already got it on the box, I don't need to worry about letting this dry before I carry on and finish it, because the box is finished bar the glittering. But yeah, we have dragonflies in the garden, and my house is built over an old, well, I don't really know what you'd call it. All this land, I live on a private road. There's only 5 houses on here, and the main house used to be a haulage yard, and so where my house and the other 3 houses are built was the haulage yard. And there was some sort of water apparently where I am. So my house is actually underground. It's not built on foundations, it's built on stilts. And obviously there was water, and we do have an underground water system at the bottom of my garden. So we get loads of water wildlife. We get loads of frogs, loads and loads of frogs. And then all these dragonflies. My mum was visiting us last summer wearing trousers that had flowers on, and yeah, she had it, the dragonfly landed on her. Right, I really hope you can see that. I think you can probably see it on this one better. And my patch of sun. Can you see it? Let me see if I can get that one in as well. It's twinkling away beautifully. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Yes, you can fit loads in there. Bye.